Hello everybody. Welcome back. Now let's play some Honkai Star Rail. We'll continue where we left off last time and see where the story takes us. Enjoy.
Well, now that we're done with that whole situation in the underworld, we can finally look for the Stellaron. But thinking about it, I feel a bit bad about Clara. We promised her that our talks with Svarog would go peacefully.
Svarog attacked first. Sorry, I wasn't able to persuade him. Persuade Svarog. I forgot to be more diplomatic. Yeah, right. The guy who would never just agree to our terms.
I didn't mean for you guys to start beating yourselves up
Then
over
why
it.
did you bring it up?
Look on the bright side. Things turned out all right, didn't they? Now everyone knows that the real problem here is the Stellaron, and they're willing to help us out. All in all, the mission is going super smoothly.
Yeah,
But
smoothly.
we still have a lot left to figure out. For instance...
Where is the Stellaron? Why does Kokole have it in for us? Who is Sampo? Who is this Sampo character? Yeah. Let's bully Sampolini. And he deserves it. Because he left us so many times.
That's not a foremost concern.
Yes, it is.
What's important is that we still don't have the exact location and coordinates of the Stellaron. Nor have we figured out the reason behind Kokolia's sudden change in attitude. We still haven't put all of the pieces together.
Actually, I've been having some dreams. Now we're telling them.
Dreams?
Oh, I remember you mentioned something about strange dreams before.
Someone has been paying attention. At least something.
All three dreams were the same, with Kokolia and that other voice.
It would be weird to call it a coincidence.
I'm wondering if these dreams aren't just random, if there's some meaning behind them. Maybe you're having them because...
Because of the Stellaron inside her?
That's my hunch, but I have no proof.
Well, then that's as good as nothing for now. So, what should we do when we get back above ground? After all this talk, we're still back at square one.
Let's drink and
We solve the
party.
puzzle one piece at a time. Let's get some rest.
Oh, or rest.
We'll talk to Wildfire
That
tomorrow
works
and get
too.
to the bottom of this. Also, there's still one more key character we haven't talked to yet. Her connection to Kokolia may be the key to cracking this mystery.
Whom? He lied to us. We would like to have a rest.
You're back! I've heard from Wildfire that you helped resolve that whole situation with Svarog. Amazing. It must have been exhausting. Please have some food and get a good night's rest.
He stole my healer. Can you imagine? The audacity on him. No more closet talk. Oh. What's
Over
this?
there. See that? That used to be the worst street in Rivettown, and it's also where I grew up. My friends and I used to wander those streets, thinking about where to find our next meal. That is, until Chief Oleg got me out and took me to the orphanage.
Or Seele.
There, I learned to read and write from Natasha. At the age of 10,
Even
I
in
started
this
to patrol the mines
universe,
with
she
Oleg,
didn't get away
occasionally
from
getting into
being
fights with the local
an
thugs.
orphan.
That sounds nice.
Bronya too.
Nice? You being sarcastic with me?
Oh, no, sorry. Life in the underworld is difficult. I shouldn't be speaking about it so lightly.
You're always so serious. It really gets on people's nerves sometimes, you know?
Right. What I meant was...
She means she grew
I'm
up like a
kind of envy you,
princess,
Seele.
with strict
For as long
rules
as I can remember, my days
and
have been an endless cycle of
conditions.
studying, etiquette lessons
Yeah.
and training.
Look,
Every day, all I hear is, "Remember who you are, Bronya. This is against the Architect's admonishments, Bronya. Ladies shouldn't use such foul language, Bronya." Some may envy this kind of life, but I have felt trapped. When every choice and every goal has already been made for you.
she wants freedom.
No, I can't. But more importantly, what kind of foul language are you using?
In the name of the Architects, I shall stick this spear into your nostril.
Wow.
That's it? Oh, that's nothing. Looks like I'll have to teach you some underworld slang before you go back.
Slang.
No. No, that won't be necessary.
It'll be better than poking people's nostrils, at least. I never thought that I'd be here having a heart-to-heart with the future Guardian. As a kid, I didn't meet many people who lived in the overworld. I only heard stories from the grown-ups and figured you were all just a bunch of cold snobs.
I've heard from
You're
some
probably
Silvermane
not
veterans
wrong.
that before the orders were made to seal off the underworld from the overworld, there was no difference between the two places. Everybody ate the same food, chatted about the same topics, celebrated the same festivals. Even though times are different now, things like the joys and sorrows of life, the ties between people, these precious things must certainly still connect us all. If there is a way to bridge the gap between the two worlds, we can definitely go back to the time when you and I were not divided, when we could stand side by side against the Eternal Freeze and the Fragmentum.
I'm not like you. I don't have that many grand plans for the future. But
She's a simple
if that's
gal,
the future you want, I'm
living
willing
day
to
to
build this
day,
bridge with you.
trying to survive.
Thank you, Seele. Your trust is very important to me.
Speaking of which,
Oh,
what are you
look.
going to do next?
She's shy too.
What Svarog revealed must have made quite an impact, huh?
Not so feisty anymore.
I thought I was prepared for anything, but... as long as I am the Guardian's successor, those truths will come out sooner or later. But why does my mother hide it from me? And why does she want me to hunt down the outsiders who know about the nature of the Stellaron? It doesn't make sense. I thought it over. There's only one thing I can do. Go ask her directly.
You... hold on. You're not really going, are you? Alone? You can't. This plan is...
I've already thought it through, Seele. I am Madame Cocolia's daughter. That will never change. Be it my duties as her heir or as a Silvermane guard, I must face my problems head-on. Even if...
Bronya.
This is for you, Seele. Please help me pass it on to the outsiders. If I am unable to see you again, they'll know what to do.
Okay, I understand. You've made up your mind, and there's nothing I can say that will change it. But remember this. If you run into trouble, I will come to save you, no matter what.
Hey now,
Then I'll be waiting for you.
that's a big jump. Relax, Super Mario.
Did you come to this spot?
Trying to save the princess.
Of course. I just didn't
barely even
appreciate how
know
nice
her.
it was at the time. Very nice.
Oh,
That was a good sleep. I should go meet up with March and Dan Hung.
why? Who needs them? Leave them be.
Took you long enough, sleepyhead. We've been waiting all day. I've noticed that our sleep routines don't match up.
Sleep routines.
You either keep
don't
getting
match
up
up.
in the middle of the night or snoozing away until the day's almost out. Unacceptable. You gotta work on your teamwork.
Did you have a dream again last night?
No, this time, not this time. I dreamed that Hook and Pom Pom got into a squabble. I can't remember. Yeah, Hook and Pom Pom would be something to watch.
Huh, that's weird. I bet the conductor won, right?
Well then, let's go find Wildfire to discuss our next move and see if they have any new discoveries.
Let's go! I can't wait to finally get back above ground.
Where you at? Where you at? Oh, the lighting looks good, but where's the light coming from? Huh? Some cheating here. Putting invisible lights.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Banus Farag,
Oh,
the big hero of the underworld.
oh,
And the other big heroes, Dan Hung and March 7th.
Were those lines rehearsed?
probably.
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
He
is a
seems
bunch
the
of other
type that
things to it.
rehearses lines in
You
the
don't mind
mirror.
talking to this old man instead. I speak on behalf of Natasha. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
It doesn't matter anyway. Whatever happened to the trust? I'm not seeing the apology here. Yeah, you lying
I'm glad you don't mind.
weasel.
Natasha is always cautious, but she has no ill intent, as you sure
We'll never forget this.
She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up, free of charge. Satisfaction guaranteed.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core.
Why do we need you? Just tell us the path we used before. I'll give it someone else.
Well, for my sparkling companionship, of course. I jest. The path has been blocked for over 10 years, and very few know how to get through. That's where I come in.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Branya?
She left.
Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know,
She went to
she
sacrifice
has some things to
herself.
settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back?
Of course.
How could you let her?
She's not going to help us. She also has her own plan. She left without Sampo.
Exactly. She has a lot of responsibilities. I don't completely understand, but I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Branya told me to give you this.
What?
She left us a letter.
A note.
Could this be one of those open in case of emergency letters? I've never gotten one of those before. Should we wait until we run into something dangerous?
Nope. We're gonna
Stop
read it now.
overthinking and just open it.
Yeah. You read this letter. I could have returned to the overlord on my way to see my mother. I apologize for not telling you my plan. I was afraid that you would strongly object, which may sway my resolve. Madame Coca-Cola raised me up. I will never be able to pay any kind of blah 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 blah. I must communicate my point. My call as a daughter, but as son. So my duty, but I will to risk in my fist. This journey, so if I fail with my mother or if something happens to me, please this letter, siblings, several, apart, blah blah blah, I'm sure they will reservedly help you in your search for the settler once they see me. Blah 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 blah. Seele could have told us this. There was no need for a lengthy letter.
Brother and sister Landau. I know the brother must refer to Japard, but who could the sister be? Oh, Serval! So she's
Serval.
Japard's older sister.
Yeah. How very astute of you. I hope nothing happens to Bronya. Maybe the sister refers to Gepard. Oh.
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head, even Branya might have trouble understanding. Sampo, do you know the Landau siblings?
Landau. Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister...
This seems like they don't like you that much.
Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right
Yeah.
now. We
They
can
don't
sit out
like
at
him.
any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
Okay. This seems to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, and see you next time. Bye bye.